We've got an absolutely wild week in the stock market, and the next 3 days are about to be crazy. And trust me, the third event on my list is going to determine if us investors have a good or bad July 4th weekend. First on Tuesday, Fed Chair Jerome Powell speaks again. Just last week, he told Congress that the Fed is staying cautious, and there are 7 other Fed officials who are projecting no rate cuts in 2025, which means I'll be watching closely for any shift in tone, because right now the stock market is pricing in more rate cuts than the Fed is actually signaling, which is going to be very bearish if that actually happens. Real quick, if you don't know me, my name is Matt Allen. I've been investing since I was 30 years old, and I break down what actually matters in the stock market, so follow me for more investing insights. Second on Tuesday, this one's a little more boring. We get the ISM Manufacturing PMI report. This tells us how the manufacturing sector is actually doing. It includes productions, orders, and employment, but what I'm really focused on is the prices paid number. That shows how much manufacturers are paying for raw materials, and if it often shows up in inflation data before the CPI does, that meaning if this number's up, then inflation might be up. And number 3 is the main event. On Thursday, we have the June jobs report. Forecasts are calling for just 110,000 jobs added, and unemployment could tick up to 4.3%. That would confirm the slowdown that everyone's been talking about. But here's where things get interesting. Wage growth is still strong at 3.9%, which means if paychecks keep rising, the Fed won't have a clear reason to cut rates, because rising wages can lead to sticky inflation, because when people make more, they always tend to spend more, which means the war between Donald Trump and Jerome Powell is just really getting heated up.